guys are playing First Flight. That's the game you're just winning.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to travel all the way over there.
All right.
How are you feeling about that? I know you just won, this big game and everything, but what is kind of like your mindset having to go travel all that way?
I mean, we did it last year.
Yeah.
We were on the road the whole time last year, so it's not anything new. Just put 5 guys on the floor, see what happens.
I like that. Yeah. All right, so one of those 5 guys I really want to ask about tonight was Max.
Yeah.
I mean, he just killed it tonight.
Yeah.
What did he do differently tonight than he's done sometimes?
I feel like he was a lot more aggressive tonight on the boards as well as on offense, and it's something that we haven't seen from Max since I feel like the Seaforth game. And we've been trying to get that out of him this year, but he's coming around at the right time, and if he keeps playing like that, I like our chances. He came up big for us tonight.
Well, because we've talked all year long about your height, your length, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But when you got Max playing like that down low, when you've got Keenan playing like the way he did tonight down low,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of difficult to stop you guys, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta keep working. We got a lot of things to work on tomorrow. So we're going to watch the film tonight and break it down and get after it tomorrow.
Yeah.
When you're looking at films tonight, or you're talking about it tomorrow, I think it was one of the periods where Keenan was standing there, didn't have his hands up, and he got scored on. And you were not very happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that just didn't seem to be a Northwood move. So is that one of the things you're going to work on? Because for the most part, as Victor said, when they had their hands up and playing defense, you guys, I mean, you racked up more. You won by, 40 points or 37, whatever it was. Yeah, it was 40 points. So
yeah, I mean, the thing is with these guys, they take coaching, and we can coach them hard. And after that, his hands were up, and he actually took a charge. I was mad at him because he didn't take a charge. And we've been talking about that for a couple of months now, that he has to take charges as a big man. We had an example of Tyler Zeller took, leader in charges in the NBA, and he's 7 foot. There's no excuse for him not taking charges. So, we really emphasized that. He finally did take a charge tonight, so that was good to see.
And what happened there? I mean, you see in movies and stuff like that, during halftime, there's always the rah-rah speeches and all that kind of stuff. Was there anything like that at halftime today? Because you guys came out in the second half and kind of just torched them.
No, we just made a couple of adjustments, and very upbeat. I felt like we were playing pretty well at the time, and we made some mental errors down the stretch, and we got cleaned up, which we'll work on tomorrow. But overall, we just made a few adjustments, and that was all them. I mean, that was all the guys, and that's the type of group that we have this year. And I'm very blessed to be able to coach this type of group, and the guys, our assistant coaches don't get enough credit for the job that they do behind the scenes with the scouts and with the film and working with these guys individually. I mean, we definitely have the best staff in the state, I feel like, and those guys kind of go under the radar, but we're very blessed to have them.
for the last several games, you've gotten your rotation down. You got your starting 5, and then you rotate your 2 or 3 out. And I would assume the other teams know that's what you're going to be doing, but they still can't seem to beat your system.
Yeah, I mean, it's thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's just what we do. I can't explain it. It's what we do, and the guys, like I said, the guys buy into what we want to do, and it's all about the buy-in from the players, and that's what gets them going.
Well, does it help that last year you guys did make it to the championship game? And, I mean, you lost some seniors, but the only senior you have this year is Seth, and you've got your freshmen and sophomores in there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the big, word now in athletics is the culture. We've kind of set that culture for the last 4 years, beginning with, like, Deuce Powell and Aaron Ross and Alex Snidely and Jalen McAfee's group, and Jack Thompson, that group kind of started it all. And, that culture just keeps on growing and growing, and we just keep doing what we do.
And one thing about you guys is you're so much fun to watch in so many different ways. And I think it was the same way last year. And, out there you've got the Nut House going crazy. You've got the rest of the fans going crazy. when some of these kids throw down these dunks, do you kind of, I know you're a coach, but do you kind of get that excitement too a little bit?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I get excited for those guys. I mean, whenever they do something really cool or really fun, or it's just some of the things that they're doing now as sophomores and juniors is incredible. I mean, it really is that they're so young and doing some of these things. It's pretty neat to see.
And it just seems like, right, obviously when you win by 40, you're probably going to have a little bit of fun. But they were kind of laughing out there, smiling with each other. It just seems like this team has such a strong bond. They're dancing in the locker room. I mean, what is it about this group? I know last year was a really good group, but what is it about this group that maybe makes them a little bit more tight-knit?
I think it's because they're all the same age. Last year's group, we had a little dispersed, age difference. But, they went on that ride last year together. And they're all the same class, and they all grew up together. And they love each other, and it's fun to watch. It's fun to coach. It's fun to come to practice every day, and we're very blessed to be able to come back tomorrow and do it again.
Yeah.
Last game you mentioned the leadership is. It looks like it's Fred and Max, and to a certain extent also Drake. Was them the three of those guys played last year with the two seniors? Was that they're playing with the seniors last year something that's helped them this year?
I think so. I mean, they kind of learned from those guys, but those were different kind of leaders. Fred and Drake are a little bit different in the sense of they don't really vocalize that much, but when they do, people listen. And they really lead by example. I mean, when you have your best player diving on the floor, Drake diving on the floor, Drake, getting rebounds, boxing out, Fred, diving on the floor. When you see your best players do that, it kind of sets the tone. And then, we had those guys, they are in the gym constantly in the mornings, getting shots up. So, I mean, when you have your hardest workers as your best players, it'll kind of, expand out to everybody else.
And I'm sure you obviously saw Hubert Davis there by the basket over there. I'm sure the kids saw him too and everything. Did you sense any bit of nervousness? I mean, it didn't seem like there was any bit of nervousness playing in front of a guy like that.
No, I don't think so. I think they do what they do. Yeah. I mean, they just have fun and go out and play hard. They just play hard. Yeah, I'm very proud of them.
And obviously, one of my favorite questions is, who you giving a game ball to if you have one?
I'm going to give to Drake and Max. Drake had 8 assists and I don't know how many rebounds and how many. He almost got a triple-double. Yeah. And then Max finally came out of his shell. So those two guys, absolutely. I mean, really, Drake got us started right from the get-go. The dunk and the three right from the get-go really set the tone for us. And so he came up big, really big.
And the new rule is because Kerry Snipes wanted to give the game ball to everybody, you're only allowed to split the game ball two ways.
So all right.
That's it. You can't split it anymore.
I think that's all I have for you, Coach.
I appreciate it.
Hey, good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yeah, for
appreciate
sure.
it, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.